In this video, before I start with the Russian Bible, I provided in the previous videos a lot of introduction, how to start to study Russian, how it happened to me. And I have a lot of series recording the Bible in 9 different languages, but before I did this, I first started to record short parts of German Roblox stories from a German influencer, and then I was recording a little bit of Danish Bible, a little bit of Hungarian Bible, and then I started all the Bible stories. But because the Russian language used different letters, serial letters, I need to train my eyes first, and I had only totally two Russian lessons in my entire life, 2 times 45 minutes. And I had colleagues at Infosys BPO Poland in Łódź. We were sitting in the same room, 8 people. So I had colleagues who were Russians from Moscow, I had colleagues from Ukraine, I had colleagues who were Hungarian, Romanian, and Polish Hungarian. These were the Slavic language users and Hungarian language users, and I had also Italian colleagues and Polish colleagues and Spanish colleagues, a lot of different nationality background people. But specifically I was sitting in a room together with Russian, Ukrainian and Romanian, Hungarian colleagues, and we were, I think, around 8 people in a small room. Yeah, and we had to talk next to each other, so I could hear how a Russian here sounds and how an Ukrainian Russian sounds, and I had also a friend who was Polish Ukrainian, and she had a slightly different style how she was representing the language, but also her personality was different. So at the time in 2012 and 13, when I was working together with his colleagues at Infosys BPO Poland, I could make a really easily difference if it's Russian or it's Ukrainian Russian. And now I will use the book what I used to French, Spanish and German and Swedish already. I met this book first time, this series of the book, in 2012 March in New Zealand. I had a French colleague from the north, from Brituin region. He was originally an IT engineer, but we worked together in the wine business in New Zealand in 2012, and he was studying Spanish through French, so it was a French-Spanish book, the Teach Yourself books, and he was using it to study Spanish because he wanted to make a harvest in Spain after the New Zealandian harvest. And he was lucky because his roommate was an Argentinian guy, so he could also practice Spanish. Yes, but I asked him if I can use his book just to check it out, and I found this book really good, the Teach Yourself series. And then when I went to Poland in 2012 in the autumn after New Zealand, I also researched this book, and in 2013 when I started to study alone Swedish, I used this series, the Teach Yourself series. So this is what I will use, the Teach Yourself books edited by Leonard. This is the Russian version, and English University's Press Ltd. Here it was 102 Newgate Street, London, EC1, first printed in 1943, so it's close to 100 years. It's not yet, but like 80 years ago. And the book what I'm using was 1962 edition or impression. And yeah, so I used the Teach Yourself French, I used the Teach Yourself German, I used the Teach Yourself Spanish, and I used the Teach Yourself Swedish, and now I'm using the Teach Yourself Russian. And I check the book on the 5th page. There is a reading exercise 1. And before I started to do this reading exercise 1, I also used from Wikipedia the Orosz Magyar ABC, the Russian-Hungarian ABC, how to pronounce the different letters. Yes, and then the first reading exercise. When you find this book, then you will see there are giant amount of words after each other to practice, and I will read this now. So, Wind, Obed, Cirk, Spirt, Centre, Tigr, Volk, Slon, Sad, Dvor, Mak, Tam, Dam, Nam, Sam, Kak, Gaz, Kit, Gips, Pjat, Kot, Kraj, Voj, Svoj, Haj, Čaj, Laj, Njet, Noč, Mrav, Poj, Par, Park, Past, Pain, Pjos, Pet, Peč, Pier, Plan, Plač, Plašj, Plen, Plod, Plod, Plut, Pljus, Pod, Pol, Polk, Port, Post, Prut, Prut, Pride, Preist, Pust, Put, Puch, Pil, Pil. That's supposed to be a light L. Rad, Rai, Rak, Rai, Roiv, Reč, Ris, Rov, Rod, Roj, Rok, Rol, Rost, Rod, Rul, Rjad, Sam, Svet, Svist, Svod, Svoj, Svaje, Sere, Sol, Set, Skot, Skril, Sled, Slest, Sleč, Smeh, Sok, Sord, Spirt, Sport, Spros, Srok, Stat, Stol, Step, Sto, Stog, Stol, Stol. It's supposed to be a short R or a soft L. Stone, Stool, Stuk, Stid, Sud, Suk, Shod, Sjot, Sed, Tak, Takt, Tem, Teme, Tip. Tigr, Tif, Tog, Tom, Tri, Ti, Tjuk, Fakt, Fag, Front, Kvost, Kleb, Klam, Klev, Kloist, Kmel, Kod, Kolm, Kram, Krep, Kjais, Cel, short L, Cink, Chast, short T, Chas, Chej, Chem, Chest, Chak, Chin, Chto, Chut, Shag, Sar, Šved, Šerst, Šlem, Schnitt, Straf, Shov, Stick, Shoot, Shi. And what is the meaning? What is the meaning of this, all the words? First of all, I will put it in the videos. But the meaning of this lot of words to practice, I use Google Translate. I have to highlight it because sometimes I had to realize that Google Translate is not exactly translating in Russian. Somebody provides interesting alternative words than what is the meaning of the words. So you will find it in the videos what Google Translate thinks about this list of words. But I can read a little bit. Screw, dinner, circus, alcohol, center, tiger, wolf, elephant, garden, yard, poppy, dare, stuff like this. And let's hope that Google Translate was set up normally, not like when I started to use Google Translate Polish Hungarian and Polish English in 2011, and really interesting solution